Kowloon Peninsula is a vibrant and densely populated area in Hong Kong, located directly across Victoria Harbour from Hong Kong Island. It serves as the heart of Kowloon and offers a fascinating mix of cultural heritage, urban development, and natural beauty. It is known for its vibrant culture, bustling streets, and historical significance. Once home to Hong Kong's most famous Kai Tak International Airport, it is now undergoing significant redevelopment into the Kai Tak Development Area, a modern urban district. Current highlights include the Kai Tak Cruise Terminal, Kai Tak Sky Garden, and the Kai Tak Sports Park. TSIM SHA TSUI is a tourist hotspot with luxury shopping malls, museums, and stunning harbor views. Key attractions include Victoria Harbour Promenade, the Star Ferry Terminal, Harbour City Mall, and the Avenue of Stars. Kai Tak and TSIM SHA TSUI are two distinct areas in Kowloon, each offering unique characteristics and experiences, and I will be visiting both in this vlog. Kowloon is one of the three areas of Hong Kong along with Hong Kong Island and the New Territories. It is the smallest, yet second most populous and most densely populated of the divisions. Kowloon is located directly north of Hong Kong Island across Victoria Harbour. It's bordered by Lei Yue Mun Strait to the east, Mei Fu Sen Chuen, Butterfly Valley, and Stonecutters Island to the west, a mountain range and Tate's Cairn and Lion Rock to the north, and Victoria Harbour to the south. Kowloon comprises of the following districts: Kowloon City, Kwun Tong, Sham Shui Po, Wong Tai Sin, and Yao Shi Mong. The name Kowloon alludes to the 8 mountains and a Chinese emperor. Kowloon Peak, Tongshan, Tate's Cairns, Temple Hill, Unicorn Ridge, Lion Rock, Beacon Hill, Crow's Nest, and Emperor Bing of Song. Kowloon City is as diverse as Hong Kong gets, occupying the eastern half of the Kowloon Peninsula. This district spans old neighborhoods, leafy suburban enclaves, historic sites, and the former Kai Tak Airport, which is now being redeveloped into a recreational hub. In between, you'll find streets that are home to some of Hong Kong's most robust cultural communities. Little Thailand is a go-to spot for fresh Southeast Asian herbs, fruits, and spices, not to mention deliciously spicy meals. There are also a large community of Chiujiao people who trace their origins to eastern Guangdong, and in some cases, both Thai and Chiujiao cultures have merged to create something fascinating and unique. The diversity extends to Kowloon City's history. This area predates modern Hong Kong by centuries, with landmarks dating back as far as the 13th century. Historic houses have been converted into coffee shops, and old villages are being revitalized, and former industrial facilities have become creative enclaves. This is also where you'll find remnants of the notorious Kowloon Walled City, a Chinese military outpost that grew into the world's most unusual vertical slum. It has now been converted into a beautiful park with an historic site at its heart. Delicious food, captivating history, and the scents and sounds of lands far away. If there's any district that provides how eclectic and multifaceted Hong Kong can be, it's Kowloon City. Kowloon Walled City was a fascinating and infamous urban settlement in Hong Kong, known for its extreme density, lack of governance, and vibrant community. Its story spans from its origins as a Qing military outpost to its demolition in the 1990s. Originally built in 1668 as a military outpost to defend the region and manage salt production, it was fortified with walls in 1847. The site included a military garrison and served as an administrative center. Under British colonial rule, and after the Treaty of Nanking in 1842, the Kowloon Peninsula was ceded to the British, but the walled city remained under Qing authority. Following the Convention of Peking in 1860, the city was nominally under Qing control, but largely ignored by both the Qing and British governments. The Qing garrison left the city in 1899, leaving it as a near-abandoned relic. During World War II, the Japanese demolished parts of the walls for airport expansion. After their surrender, refugees began occupying the area. Thus, Kowloon Walled City became a haven for refugees from mainland China after the Chinese Civil War in 1949. Due to its unclear legal status, it effectively became ungoverned, as both the British authority and Chinese government avoided direct control over the Kowloon Walled City. With no regulations, residents constructed buildings as needed, leading to densely packed maze of high-rise structures. At its peak, over 33,000 people lived in 2.6 hectare-acres, making it one of the most densely populated places in the world. Buildings were constructed without professional engineering or adherence to safety codes, often rising to 10 to 14 stories. Lack of sunlight and ventilation led to dark, claustrophobic interiors. Despite its lawless reputation, the community managed itself. Residents formed networks for basic needs including water and electricity, a small hub for small-scale manufacturing from food processing to metalworking. Activities such as drug trafficking, gambling, and unlicensed dentistry also thrived here. By the 1980s, the walled city's reputation as a lawless enclave prompted the Hong Kong government to act. In 1987, the Hong Kong and Chinese governments agreed to demolish the site. Residents were compensated and relocated between 1991 and 1992. The city was officially demolished in 1993, and the site was transformed into a beautiful park, which opened in 1995. It incorporates relics of the walled city, including the old South Gate and a model of the city. Despite the challenges, a strong sense of community existed. Families, schools, and businesses coexisted in the chaos. Religious institutions like churches and temples offered social services. The walled city has inspired films, video games, and books, often depicted as a dystopian urban labyrinth. The settlement remains a testament to human adaptability, community spirit, and the challenges of urbanization. Kowloon is an industrial and commercial activity center in Hong Kong. There are many large shopping malls, restaurants, and small shops and restaurants in Yau Ma Tei, Tsim Sha Tsui, Mongkok, and other places. The former Hong Kong Airport, Kai Tak Airport, the former Hong Kong International Airport, Kai Tak Airport, was once one of the world's busiest airports. It's located in Kowloon and has been transformed into a cruise terminal and sports park. Use my link to help plan your trip to Kowloon using trip.com. Kowloon Walled City Park is based on a theme of gardens in the south of the Yangtze River in China. The whole park is divided into 8 different scenic spots, namely the Yafu, Myanmar, Nanmen, Huaigu, Bajing, different interests, 4 Seasons Tongxing, Zodiac Shadows, Chess Competition, and Lion Peak Garden, and Gui Half Pavilion. Use my link to help plan your trip to Kowloon Walled City. Use my link to help plan your trip to Kowloon Walled City Park using trip.com. Kai Tak Airport was the international airport of Hong Kong from 1925 until its closure on July 6, 1998. Known for its dramatic location and challenging approach, it was situated on Kowloon Peninsula and surrounded by densely populated urban areas and mountains. The airport's single runway, runway 1331, extended into Victoria Harbour, making landings and takeoffs a thrilling experience for both pilots and passengers. Key features of Kai Tak International Airport include the infamous checkerboard approach. For runway 13, pilots had to execute. This involved flying visually towards a red and white checkerboard hill, then making a sharp, low-altitude 47-degree right turn to align with the runway. This maneuver required precise skills and was particularly challenging in adverse weather conditions, because buildings near the airport were often just a few hundred feet below the flight path, giving passengers an up-close view of Hong Kong's bustling streets. By the 1990s, Kai Tak had become one of the busiest airports in the world, handling millions of passengers and cargo annually. Thus, Kai Tak was replaced by the much larger, modern Hong Kong International Airport Chek Lap Kok on Lantau Island in 1998, where the airport is currently undergoing expansion due to increased traffic volume. The site of the old airport has since been redeveloped into the Kai Tak Cruise Terminal, the Kai Tak Sports Park, residential developments, and other urban projects. Aviation enthusiasts continue to remember Kai Tak as one of the most iconic airports in history. Kai Tak Cruise Terminal is a state-of-the-art cruise hub located on the site of the former Kai Tak Airport in Kowloon, Hong Kong. It serves as a major gateway for cruise passengers visiting the city and is known for its modern design and breathtaking views. The annual berth utilization rate of Ocean Terminal in TSIM SHA TSUI, which offers 2 berths accommodating vessels of up to 50,000 tons, rose to 76% last year from 71% in 2003. Between 2001 and 2005, some 11 cruise vessels had to be berthed midstream and at the container terminals because Ocean Terminal could not meet the market demand. Hong Kong Secretary for Economic Development Stephen Ip said Hong Kong needs additional berths between 2009 and 2015 and 1 to 2 more berths beyond 2015 to capture the growth of the regional cruise market. Its completion date was delayed to 2013 due to retendering. Following an international competition, Foster and Partners was chosen to design the cruise terminal. The first ship was berthed on June 12th of 2013. The terminal has the capacity to berth 2 large 360-meter long vessels, which carry a total of 5,400 passengers and 1,200 crews, as well as anticipating the demands of cruise liners currently on the drawing board. The government announced that they would focus on development of a cruise terminal at the Kai Tak development area to help Hong Kong become a regional transport hub for cruise ships. The Kai Tak Cruise Terminal Park is located at the flat roof of Kai Tak Cruise Terminal building. The park occupies an area of 23,000 square meters with passive amenities including a central lawn, a viewing platform, water garden, a fountain plaza, and more. The terminal has immigration counters, luggage handling, retail shops and restaurants, a public green space offering panoramic views of Victoria Harbour, Hong Kong Island, and Kowloon. Suitable for exhibitions, corporate events, and weddings, can handle 2 large cruise ships simultaneously and was designed for annual throughputs of over 1 million passengers. The Kai Tak Cruise Terminal plays a critical role in Hong Kong's tourism industry, positioning the city as a major cruise hub in Asia. Its location on the iconic Victoria Harbour adds to the appeal for cruise passengers, offering easy access to the city's attractions. Kai Tak Station is part of Hong Kong's MTR system located in the Kai Tak area of Kowloon. It is part of the 2-mile line which connects the eastern and western parts of the New Territories and Kowloon. The MTR station is one of the newest stations which opened on February 14, 2020. Its modern architecture reflects Kai Tak's historical significance as the site of Hong Kong's former international airport. The station is part of the broader effort to revitalize the old airport area into a vibrant urban district while improving transportation links in Kowloon and the New Territories. The station provides access to the Kai Tak development area, a significant urban redevelopment project that includes residential, commercial, and recreational facilities. This includes the Kai Tak Cruise Terminal, Kai Tak Sky Garden, and the new Kai Tak Sports Park, which is set to open in 2025. The Kai Tak development is a major urban renewal project in Hong Kong located on the site of the former Kai Tak airport. It spans approximately 320 hectares, making it one of the largest redevelopment projects in the city. The project aims to transform the old airport site into a vibrant, sustainable, and livable urban district. The KTD is a huge and highly complex development project spanning a total of 320 hectares, covering the ex-airport site together with the adjoining hinterland districts of Kowloon City, Wong Tai Sin, and Kwun Tong. KTD is a mega development project in the urban area, transforming the ex-airport site for the future development of Hong Kong and at the same time giving impetus to stimulate the regeneration of adjoining older districts. The centerpiece of the development is Kai Tak Sports Park, featuring a 50,000-seat main stadium, an indoor sports center, and a public sports ground. It is designed to host international events and serve the local community. Residential and commercial areas include a mix of public and private housing, office spaces, and retail facilities, which support a diverse community. Green and open spaces emphasize sustainability with extensive green areas including the Kai Tak River, Metro Park, and waterfront promenades. The KTD is being implemented in phases with significant portions already being completed, such as the cruise terminal and residential areas. However, the full project is expected to continue evolving over the coming years, aiming to accommodate Hong Kong's growing population and economic needs while preserving its cultural and environmental heritage. Kai Tak Sports Park is the flagship project within Kai Tak Developments in Hong Kong, aiming to become a world-class destination for sports, entertainment, and leisure. It is one of the largest sports infrastructure projects in Hong Kong's history, with an estimated cost of 30 billion Hong Kong dollars. The project is designed to cater to both international events and everyday needs of the local community. The project officially broke ground in 2019, initially targeted for 2023 to 2024, with some components expected to open in phases. The venue will be managed by a private consortium under a long-term contract to ensure quality operation. With an area of around 28 hectares, Kai Tak Sports Park anchors the redevelopment of the former airport site and offers a world-class destination for all interests. Key features of Kai Tak Park include the 50,000-seat main stadium, which has a retractable roof, making it suitable for all-weather use. It hosts international sport events, concerts, and large-scale community events. The stadium's design emphasizes comfort, advanced acoustics, and state-of-the-art facilities for both spectators and performers. An indoor sports center, which has around 10,000 seats, which is used for sports like basketball, volleyball, badminton, and esports, as it is configurable for entertainment events and exhibitions. The public sports ground has 50,000 seats and is used for local football matches, athletic meets, and community sport events. It was designed for public use when not hosting events. The retail, dining, and entertainment hub spans 57,000 square meters. This area will include restaurants, shops, and entertainment options, and offers a vibrant social space for both visitors and residents. The park includes extensive greenery, promenades, and waterfront areas for relaxation and recreation. This promotes sustainability and community interaction. The Sports Avenue is a pedestrian-friendly zone connecting various facilities within the park, including interactive displays celebrating Hong Kong's sporting history and achievements. The park aims to attract tourists, international events, and business opportunities, and provides world-class sports facilities for the public, encouraging a healthy and active lifestyle. It is a key part of revitalizing the former Kai Tak Airport site into a modern urban center. Take a guided walk through the back streets of Kowloon and into the daily trades of its residents. Explore markets of foods and objects, street life, and temples with a knowledgeable guide. Visit the Jade Market, learn about the history of the local Tin Hau Temple, visit the Flower and Bird Market, and learn about Chinese food culture at markets. Use my link to book this walking tour in Kowloon through Get Your Guide. Set sail on Dukling, the oldest Chinese junk boat in Hong Kong, built in 1955. Experience the charm of the historic vessel as you cruise Victoria Harbour and enjoy this breathtaking skyline view. Learn about Hong Kong, the history of the boat, and local fisherman culture. Admire Hong Kong's iconic skyline as you cruise through Victoria Harbour. Relax on board with one drink and the option to see the Symphony of Lights. Use my link to book this unique boat tour in Hong Kong using Get Your Guide. The quickest and most effective way to get from Kai Tak to TSIM SHA TSUI is via the MTR, from Kai Tak Station to TSIM SHA TSUI East. You can choose from your point of interest in TSIM SHA TSUI to start from. TSIM SHA TSUI is a bustling urban area located at the southern tip of Kowloon Peninsula in Hong Kong. It's a major hub for shopping, dining, culture, and entertainment, making it a popular destination for both locals and tourists. Here are some of the most popular tourist attractions in TSIM SHA TSUI. From the Kowloon side, you can see Victoria Harbour. From the TSIM SHA TSUI promenade, you can see stunning views of Hong Kong Island skyline, especially at night, and the Avenue of Stars is a great spot to walk along the waterfront. The clock tower is a historic landmark that dates back to the colonial era. The Hong Kong Museum of Art features a diverse collection of both Chinese and international art. Harbour City is one of Hong Kong's largest shopping malls, offering a mix of luxury and high street brands. One of Hong Kong's most beautiful walks is along the TSIM SHA TSUI Promenade, which winds along the waterfront in Kowloon, offering spectacular views of Victoria Harbour. Strolling along the promenade is without a doubt one of the best free things to do in Hong Kong. Your starting point is the Star Ferry Terminal, where the historic Star Ferry putters to and from across the harbor, linking TSIM SHA TSUI to Central in Hong Kong Island. The harbor is always busy with ships, ranging from humble wooden sampans and junk boats to massive cruise liners and luxury yachts, which makes you wonder how the Star Ferry manages to dodge all of them. Next to the Star Ferry Terminal is the Clock Tower, which dates back to 1915, when it was part of the Kowloon Canton Railway terminus. This monument and popular meeting spot has a pond and a garden, which stands in front of the iconic Hong Kong Cultural Center. The steps, which are right next to the clock tower, leads up to the entrance to the promenade. The area closest to the Star Ferry tends to be the most crowded because it offers the best view of Victoria Harbour, facing skyscrapers of Central. Walk a little bit further down and you'll reach the Avenue of Stars, a boardwalk which honors the actors, filmmakers, producers, and directors of Hong Kong's movie industry. Similar to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, there are star plaques with handprints as well as bronze statues of celebrities such as Bruce Lee. The promenade is a prime spot to watch the Symphony of Lights, a nightly light and laser show which showcases Hong Kong's landmark buildings on both sides of the harbor, though without a doubt the skyline on Hong Kong Island is a better view. The show takes place every night at 8 p.m. and lasts about 15 minutes. TSIM SHA TSUI has been synonymous with shopping, and it's not hard to see why. Along Nathan Road, also known as the Golden Mile, travelers can't avoid commercial meccas such as Harbour City, the city's largest mall, which is the first thing visitors see when exiting the Star Ferry Pier. It's home to 2 cinemas, 50 restaurants, and more than 450 stores. The massive space seems to go on forever. In addition to heavy hitters, retail addicts will appreciate K11 Art Mall's boutique selection as well as down the side streets of Granville Road. The area boasts high-end brand and flagship stores, especially along Canton Road. Enjoy a tour of Hong Kong guided by an English-speaking guide who will take you to some of the most famous spots in town. Visit areas like the mid-level escalators, Tai Kwun Center for Heritage and Arts, Hollywood Road, PMQ Creative Center, Man Mo Temple, several markets, and more. In addition to this, enjoy a ride on the Star Ferry, ride a tram, enjoy tasting local snacks, and savor a classic dim sum lunch. Use my link to join this day trip in Hong Kong using Viator. Once home to Hong Kong's famous international airport, Kai Tak, it is now home to the Kai Tak Cruise Terminal and a developing residential and commercial district. Its aviation legacy and transformation into a modern urban hub are part of Hong Kong's dynamic history. The journey from Kai Tak to Tsim Sha Tsui often offers views of Victoria Harbour. Whether you're traveling by road or by ferry, you'll enjoy scenic vistas of the bustling harbour and the iconic skyline. Kai Tak Runway Park is a lovely place to relax with unique views of Victoria Harbour, perfect for place spotting enthusiasts and families. While the Tsim Sha Tsui Promenade is great for strolls along the waterfront and enjoying the Avenue of Stars while soaking in the skyline, especially during the Symphony of Light show. Both Kai Tak and Tsim Sha Tsui can be fascinating, and a journey to those two places combines a mix of history, sightseeing, and modern experiences. In my next vlog, I'll be visiting museums in Tsim Sha Tsui.